So you're thinking about moving to Golden, Colorado? Well, why is it exactly you're thinking about moving there? Is it because it has the Wild West gold rush feel? Is it because you're close to the mountains out on I-70? Is it because the Coors Brewery is there? Well, I guess you're gonna find out a couple answers to that question, or maybe you might have your own answer to it. But in this video, we're gonna jump into the Google Maps and show you a little bit around town of Golden so you can get a better idea of where everything is inside the city and its proximity to the mountains and the airport in downtown Denver. We're gonna jump into it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Denver or the surrounding areas like Golden, then go ahead and subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Denver or Golden. And my name is Jamie, the team, and I get calls, texts, emails every single day from people just like you who are looking to make that move up here. So whether or not you're moving in 7 days or 70 days, go ahead, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd be happy to help you make that smooth move up here to Golden. So let's jump into my computer. So Golden is over here on the west side of Denver. You're only gonna take about 15 miles into downtown Denver. Over here to the airport, you're just gonna take 70. There's gonna be about 25 miles or so on any given day. There's gonna be traffic cutting straight across Denver. Also about 20 minutes from Boulder, so if you are working in Boulder, Golden could be an awesome living spot for you as well. Not too much traffic along this road right here. So you're 54 minutes, 48 miles to the closest ski area. Loveland ski areas around here. A-Basin is an awesome place as well. Keystone, Breckenridge is gonna be here. So if you're looking to live here for ease of access to the ski resorts, Golden is definitely going to be a great spot for you to check out. So Golden, all in all, isn't too huge. I want to say it's about 9 square miles. It only has about a 20,000 population. The median home price, about $700,000. There's a couple outlier neighborhoods that are in the 4 to 5s, which we'll go into later in this video as well. So let's go straight into downtown Golden. Washington Street right here, which has the famous welcome to the Wild West, not the Wild West, welcome to Golden archway right here. Also Buffalo Rose is a pretty awesome restaurant. I want to say it was built in about 1862. It's still the original wooden structure, all the struts, A-frame, all of that. Pretty cool spot. But this downtown area is going to be pretty much your major hub of hangout spots, eating places. Most likely your non-nature activities are gonna happen around this area right here. So downtown you have Windy Saddle Cafe, a ton of local mom and pops, Golden Sweets, a tavern, sushi, Snarf sandwiches, and then about 14th Street is pretty much where it ends and gets into residential. You have High Grounds Coffee over here. And then around downtown you also have the Colorado School of Mines over here, which is a very prestigious engineering school, pretty difficult to get into. So that's gonna take up most of the area over here. And then there's going to be a lot of student housing pretty much in this area. Not many homes go for sale here. As you can imagine, if you're investing over here, there's always going to be people going to Colorado School of Mines. You have the Triceratops Trail, which is a little bit of a hidden gem that we filmed for the Golden vlog video that you can check out right here. If you're thinking about moving to Golden, definitely check that one out so you can get a better visual of it. So you have the Fossil Trace Golf Club, a very nice golf club, great views of both mountains here. So Golden is actually right in between the South Table Mountain Park, the base of the Rocky Mountains right here, and then the North Table Mountain here. So it's kind of in a valley. The sun does set here a little bit earlier. As you can tell, there's not a lot of room for sunlight to come in. So if you're living in Golden, you're gonna have about 30 minutes less of sunlight a day, just because you're in a valley. I believe it's Clear Creek River that actually carved out the Valley of Golden over millions of years. If you take the Triceratops Trail, there's gonna be a lot of infographic displays showing you just how Golden was made. And then over here, north of the Colorado School of Mines, you're gonna find homes built in about the 1900s, anywhere from $600,000 to $2 million. And then Clear Creek Whitewater Park also is a free whitewater park that you can go there in a canoe or on a tube. And then on the other side of Clear Creek right here, we have the Golden Mill, a couple of other breweries, shopping centers, Mexican restaurants, the community center. They have an indoor pool, some weight rooms, cycling rooms. There's some new construction around here that's townhomes. So around here, there's not going to be a ton of new construction in the downtown Golden area. And then also across East Street and Ford Street over here, we're going to have the Coors Brewery, which is an absolutely massive complex. Yeah, so as you can see, the Coors Brewery, it goes way further than this, but they kind of tucked it away behind the South Table Mountain so that if you're in the city, you don't really have to see it. The Coors Brewery is also investing $900 million into renovating a block, which is going to have office parks, mixed-use residential, single-family homes, apartments, hotels, entertainment, restaurants, you name it. So besides the downtown area of Golden, there's not too many shopping centers, not too much going on. It's mostly residential. It's a very small town, tight-knit community feel. But over here on the other side of the Golden Freeway, we're gonna have a lot of residential homes, Mitchell Elementary School. Pretty much all the homes over here close to the North Table Mountain are gonna be bigger lots, kind of secluded, custom mountain homes. Not too many things go for sale over here. Definitely around the $1 million range. And then we have the White Ash Mine Park on the left side, which is where we filmed our most expensive home in the Golden vlog, coming in at 1.5 million. And up here you can just get some great views of here. Most of the homes in Golden, if you're not living along this main strip, are gonna have pretty great views. But this neighborhood up here is also backs up to a shopping center. You have Big Daddy Bagels, Amur Grill, Cast Iron Tavern, Alibaba Grill. That's a pretty great Mediterranean restaurant. The decor on the inside is pretty awesome. The food is great. Definitely check that out. So this is pretty much the only shopping center on the north side of downtown Golden. Not too much going on here. If we go up a little bit more, it gets into a couple of warehouses, a little bit of shopping centers, not too many homes. Going north, and then over here in this whole area, you're gonna have the custom homes. There's a $7 million home that's 17,000 square feet right around here. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what you can get if you're looking to buy outside up into the mountains of Golden. And then you also have Lookout Mountain around here, which isn't technically inside Golden city limits, but Lookout Mountain is a very prestigious neighborhood. There's awesome viewpoint. You can see very far over to the Denver International Airport on a clear night. But there's also mountain lions up there. I've seen a bear once, so it's a little bit dangerous. You are like in the mountains being up there, but you can find some awesome homes up there around the $1 to $2 million range. Also go all the way up to $6 to $7 million. So if you're looking for some luxurious living, Lookout Mountain is going to be up there. And then also the Buffalo Bill Museum and Grave, which some people say he's there, some people say he's not. The conspiracy was that he was supposed to be buried in Wyoming and some grave robbers came and switched his body. So there's some people that claim he's in Wyoming. There's some people that claim he's buried on top of Lookout Mountain. And then we're going to go a little bit more north up here. This area, Table Rock, is kind of considered Golden, technically not inside city limits still, but the Table Rock neighborhood is a very nice neighborhood to live in. Huge lot sizes, about the $2 million range for homes, great views, so you can see pretty big yards, which you're not going to find in downtown Golden. This area right here is going to be homes in about the $400,000 to $500,000 range, 3-bed, 2-bath, pretty similar styles on most of the homes, but a great place to get in if you're looking to live in Golden and not buy a super expensive home right off the bat if you just kind of want to get a feel for the area. Apple Meadows is also where we featured our first home in the Golden vlog. So there is a skate park in here, there's a trail that runs through the neighborhood, a street hockey rink, a kid's playground, and these homes are going to be built in about the 70s to the 80s, and then you're still pretty close to everything. Up here, I mean, you are getting closer to Boulder, so the $400,000 to $500,000 price point right there for its location is honestly a pretty great price point. And then we're going to jump back downtown. So everywhere pretty much south of the Colorado School of Mines is going to be a lot of midterm to long-term rentals. Not many homes go for sale down here. It's a lot of student housing, mostly built in the 1950s or so. Also, again, these roads roads, not specifically neighborhoods, more of roads. Right at the edge of the South Table Mountain are going to be your larger homes on bigger lots around the $1 to $2 million range. And then down here, we also have Golden High School and Harmony Village co-housing community. There's only about 27 homes there. It's a co-housing community that is focused on being environmentally friendly and invests in the longevity of their cooperative community. And then right on the other side of the Fossil Trace Golf Club, you also have the Cyclocross Park, which is kind of like a pump track. I don't bike myself like that, but there's a ton of jumps, turns, and then underneath it you also have the Splash at Fossil Trace, which is kind of a small kiddie water park. And then a little bit more south of this, you're gonna have Golden Ridge and Lakota Hills, which are also gonna be about $700,000 to $1 million range. Great views of the city, very hilly neighborhoods. Then a little bit lower, you're gonna have Apex Park, which is tons of trails. They alternate days between cyclists and hikers. So one day you can hike there, one day you can bicycle there. Not many people abide by that rule, but you should. And then over here along 40, you're gonna have a couple restaurants down here at the bottom, the Circle K, a bar and grill, Grateful Bread Company. Actually, in this little spot right here, you're gonna find one of the only dispensaries in Golden, and it is a medical dispensary. There's no other dispensaries in Golden. A couple cities in Colorado have it that way because there are some obvious pros and also some obvious cons to not having dispensaries in your town. And so this little area, this triangle right here, is gonna be pretty much your Home Depot, your Kohl's, your Hampton, a couple little shops, warehouses, and whatnot, and then a CrossFit. So this is gonna be where most of your activities to do are on the south side of Golden. Pretty much getting into Lakewood over here. Colorado Mills is the closest mall. This is technically Lakewood. So as you can see, this is pretty much the main shopping center of Golden, but Golden's very small. It's pretty much only the valley between the Table Mountains and the beginning of the Rocky Mountains. So there wasn't too much to cover in this Google Maps tour of Golden. It's pretty much a valley. Not too many housing options, only about 9 square total miles of the city. But definitely there's your luxury living, there's your beginner homes up in the north. And if you want to live in the downtown historic Golden District and the historic homes, you can definitely do that too for around the $1 million mark or so. But if you found any information in this video helpful, go ahead and subscribe below. Tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market up here in Denver or Golden. And whether or not you're moving in 7 days or 70 days, go ahead, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'll be happy to help you make that smooth move up here to Golden. And we'll catch you next time.